Hamels was outstanding. Tulowitzki with the 2 home runs, obviously. Couldn't get the ball down on him, but other than that, with his 116 pitches, was very good. And Bettis was even better. We had a hard time with his changeup and his off-speed stuff, and he really seemed to mix his pitches very well. So we came up short on the offensive side of things on Bettis.
He's a little surprising. You guys had only seen him 10 days ago or so. A little surprised that he was able to dominate like that, considering it. They just had to look at him.
In some regards, his off-speed stuff and his changeup, I think, was exceptional tonight compared to 10 days ago. I thought he pitched obviously a better game, but just saw him basically last week, and that makes it a little bit surprising. But I thought his off-speed stuff and fastball counts and his changeup seemed to be the pitch that was bothering us.
Did you get a good look at Ruff's strikeout there, and is that what ended up getting you banged later on? Arguing that?
I thought it was the same exact type of a check swing, the same situation in the bottom of the 8th. Men on base, a chance for us to come back, and it looked like the identical call to me.
He asked for help on that second one. So were you saying, why did you ask for help?
Yeah.
That's what comes to you. Yep. Do you think Bettis, when you faced Sandberg 2 days ago, he was just gas? This guy was kind of finesse. Did that work into his, possibly the pitcher's favor tonight?
Well, you know what? We did hit some balls hard throughout the game. They made some defensive plays. They had guys positioned. It looked very good. The center fielder took away a couple of possible doubles out there in the gaps. If a couple of those drop in early on, it could be a little bit different. I think we hit about 6 or 7 balls on the nose with some good defensive plays that kept us off the bases. Hard to get momentum without the base runners, so it'd been nice to have a couple of those fall in, but they didn't.
Were you surprised they had the shift on for Ashe?
They had to shift on. That's the most shift I've seen on our whole lineup. I think even Freddie Galvis, they had a modified shift, so they were playing some odds there and some drastic defensive plays, and you know what? We hit some balls on the nose, and they happened to be right at them.
Did you ever get an explanation why they didn't ask for help on that rough strikeout and check swings like that? Do you think has responsibility to just ask for help? See if the guy.
That's what I'd like to see, especially in a big moment, especially with 2 strikes for a strikeout. In my opinion, the umpire down the lines have the better view. I know that they have the right as the home plate umpire to make the calls, but it just seemed both of them went against us.
Seems like every time Cole goes out now, the other team's got their ace going too, or something like tonight where Bettis throws as well. How much pressure do you think it is on this guy, or how hard do you think it is on Cole for him to have to be perfect pretty much every time he's out there?
I think he rises to the occasion like he did tonight. Other than Tulowitzki, thought he pitched very well, and he definitely had an opportunity to win the game with some runs anywhere in the game right till the end while he was in there. But I think he rises to that challenge.
118 pitches. Was there he was already over 100 after the 7th inning. Was there any thought about not sending him back out in the 8th?
He had 12, 13, 14 pitches to work with. Checked with him. He felt strong, and so he went back out. It was going to be hitter by hitter, but he did a nice job there. 116 pitches. 115 was going to be that was going to be the max.
Was Deacon a consideration for Paulson and Luckman?
At one point, if Garcia would have struggled with the strike zone, but the power arm of Garcia against righties, lefties in the zone, he missed with the pitch for the home run. He wanted to come inside. He missed over the plate, but with his power arm in that situation with Hundley on deck, after the double play, he was the guy.